Hello, I'm Tristan, and thanks for stopping by my Learning Hub. Today we're going to be looking at geometry. Welcome back. So, in this lesson, we'll look at two identities that involves the reciprocals we learnt last time. So, first of all, let's look at this particular identity. 1 plus tan squared x in brackets is equal to sec squared x. And remember that sec x is 1 over cos x, and you could also do the square thingy here. So this is also equivalent to sec x squared, which is equal to 1 over cos squared x. So that's what that is actually equal to. So now this is a good identity. If you know how to derive it, you don't have to remember it, but it's good to know it. So let's try deriving it. So let's prove it. From the left hand side, we get 1 plus tan squared x, 1 plus tan squared x, and tan squared x, so 1 plus tan squared x, which we can rewrite as, well, tan x from a last identity, we can write it as sine over cos x over cos x. But there is a square there, so we have to square the whole thing, or we could say sine squared x over cos squared x. So just remember the little 2 thing there. And now we could stick that onto the numerator and say that cos squared x plus sine squared x over cos squared x. And I'm being a bit lazy, I should put the brackets in so we don't get confused. And this, the top bit from a previous identity again, but it's a different one, cos squared x plus sine squared x is 1. So this is equal to 1 over cos squared x, which is the same as that, which means that this is equal to sec squared x. And forgot the brackets there. And QED, proved. So that's the first identity here. 1 plus tan squared x equals sec squared x. And now the next identity is also a good identity to remember, but it can be easily derived. And it's 1 plus cot squared x is equal to cosec squared x. And now let's work from the left hand side again. And it is 1 plus, let's use a darker colour, 1 plus cot squared x. And, well, cot x is actually 1 over tan x. 1 over tan x. And its whole thing squared, which is equal to 1 over tan squared x. So that means this is equal to 1 plus 1 over tan x squared, or tan squared x. And tan squared x can be rewritten as, well, we know that tan x is sine over cos, so 1 over tan x is 1 over sine over cos, which we could write as cos over sine, or I should say cos x over sine x, and put the squares in because there's a square there. So 1 plus cos squared x over sine squared x. And we could do the same thing as last time and put the 1, move the 1 up the top, so it makes sine squared x plus cos squared x over sine squared x. And the top is equal to 1. And this leaves us with 1 over sine squared x, which is equal to cosec squared x. let's see if I can squeeze in here, is equal to cosec squared x, which is the same as that, so we have proved it. QED. So we have two identities, and they're good to remember, but remember, you could, if you know how to derive them, then you don't, well, it's not that tricky to remember, and if you're in the middle of an exam or something, you could derive it, though it could take some time. So this is the first identity, and the second identity is 1 plus cot squared x equals cosec squared x. And so I think I'll leave it here today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.